If you love to cook and bake, definitely don't miss out on this giant cupcake cake pan. I was sent this to try out by Fox Run, and I'm absolutely loving this, particularly for family get-togethers, birthdays, and holidays. It's really easy to use, it's solidly constructed, and it's a no-brainer. This is made out of a non-stick coating, so the cake mix won't stick on the inside, and it comes out looking perfect every single time. It's also really simple to hand wash. I like that I can just use a cake mix from the store, but you can also make your own cake mix and use that as well. Let me show you how I use this at my house. I love the size of this cupcake cake. When you're finished, it's about 15.5 inches tall and about 8 inches deep. It's pretty impressive in person, and it takes one full recipe of cake mix to completely fill both sides of this container. You do want to make sure that when you're using this, you wash it first, and when you're filling it up, don't fill it all the way up to the top because it will expand a little bit in the oven. So I fill mine up about 2/3 of the way full in each compartment. You will find these instructions on the bottom of the pan. You do need to make sure that you remove the sticker before using it and baking with it, so I recommend that you place this sticker on a piece of paper and save it for future reference. But it does take about 1 hour in the oven, and you need to make sure that you do cook it the full hour, otherwise the center won't be fully cooked. If the top is getting a little too brown for your liking, just put a piece of foil over the top and it won't brown any further. In my experience, this non-stick coating is really, really good, and you don't typically need to spray any sort of oil or anything inside the pan for it to release when you're finished baking it. But just for a little bit of extra security, I do put cooking spray around the edges and bottom of each side of the mold. You can use this mold for so many different things. Here I'm going to make a gingerbread house themed cake, but you can definitely make one that looks just like a cupcake, or you could decorate it in a lot of different fun ways. I've seen people decorate them like an ice cream sundae, and that's really cute as well. You can see that the two pieces come out perfectly molded. There was essentially no residue left in the pan. I just take a knife and I cut off that rounded edge so the two pieces will fit together nicely. I put a layer of frosting in between the top and the bottom and stick them together, and then I frost the entire outer edge of the cake. I'm just using store-bought frosting here, but you could certainly use your own frosting if you wanted to. Buttercream works particularly well. I'm getting creative here and making a gingerbread house, so I'm going to color a little bit of brown frosting and pipe it around the edging as well. I'm going to add some gingerbread man peeps and some cranberries on top, and I'll finish it off with the dusting of powdered sugar. My kids absolutely love this cupcake cake tin. It's really fun, and it's a great way to get creative with your cakes. Definitely check this one out if you're looking to add a little bit of whimsy to your holiday baking or to your baking year-round.